see storms like that?
Yeah, not Virginia Beach. Yeah, and not a dust storm in Illinois either.
Yeah.
You know, that's all product. The Illinois part is product of the system we have now. I mean, this low pressure is so big. We've got the strong winds with it. I mean, we felt it outside today, but we had rain, and now we have something else to contend with.
Something else.
It's
not spring or summer.
Exactly. You hear about dust storms out west or in Texas, but not in Illinois.
Yeah, it's been dry in the plains, and I think it's the timing of this low pressure with the farming season, right? They've got the fields all plowed, and it's been dry out there. So what will Mother Nature giveth us this week? We've got nothing but good news, you guys, after we get through the near term, okay? And hey, this is our last hurrah, hopefully. As I like to do beginning of the month, let's get to know the month that's out ahead of us in terms of averages. Our average high today, just so everyone knows, is 66 degrees. That's the midpoint. We could easily be in the 70s, easily in the 50s, right? Our average low is 46. Right now, we're sitting in the 30s outside, so it's a little bit different compared to even our average low. By the end of the month, Memorial Day, typically, we're in the mid 70s for averages, mid 50s for lows. It's a pretty rainy month, one of our rainiest. We don't average any snowfall in the month of May. It has happened before, and we gain 57 more minutes of daylight. We're slowing that daylight gain as we continue to get towards that summer solstice, but nothing says May on this temperature map right now. We're in the 30s. We've got a gusty wind. We've had it all day. This is that same wind blowing off the same system that caused that dust storm out towards areas of Illinois. Winds have been gusting over 30 at times. You combine those two numbers, feels more like the upper 20s and 30s. So out the door tomorrow morning, we're going to talk rain and snow in a second, but this is what everyone's going to feel is the cold, feeling more like the upper 20s tomorrow morning. We don't recover much. In fact, tomorrow looks to be the coldest May 2nd in 113 years. How about that? Not the record, but 113 years ago, it was just like this. How about that? Tomorrow morning out the door, rain and wet snow. We've got rain that'll be the main precip type tomorrow afternoon, but it'll change back to some snow in spots tomorrow. We're already seeing this happening. Here comes the good push of moisture we were talking about earlier today. Notice lots of rain, and it's mixing with some heavy old wet snowflakes as you get out in the higher terrain. Remember, there's a terrain increase once you go from onshore inland. That's why we have the lake effect snow. That moisture comes up across the lake. It goes up into the air, rises, condenses, cools, and you get the snow as you get inland. Not expecting much snow near the lakeshore. There's another feature, though, that we're talking about outside of all the rain, and it's this one right here. There's a good push of energy coming across the lake, so we're expecting some of the heavier rain and, yes, some snow out in the higher terrain out east as that radar continues to blow that air, and that cold air, albeit, across our relatively warmer lake water. Here's our system. We're dealing with pretty good moisture source, so you can look at that on water vapor. When you see these whites here, that indicates deep moisture even at the mid and upper levels. So this is going to pivot and line up right over us. So we've got some good precip here tonight, tomorrow, and then as we get into your Wednesday morning as it looks right now, but you notice how much of the country was quiet. So let's take you through it National Zymark hour by hour forecast. Look at the wet snow tonight all the way down to the Canton area, Worcester, Mansfield. How much are we going to get with temperatures above freezing? Well, we're going to get a slushy coating to maybe an inch or two out east, and then it changes to rain tomorrow, kind of a raw day, more wind, and then you can see how we're still dealing with it as we go into Wednesday morning. That's when things start to break down. Here's the forecast snow totals, just some slush, but out in the snow belt, maybe 1-2 inches of slush. And there you go, coldest May 2nd in 113 years. When does this leave? Well, not too long from now. You can see how this low pressure pulls out. Systems finally get moving again. We get a nice ridge in here this weekend. Temperatures will respond nicely, and I think we're out of this, like not coming back. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast, 40s the next 2 days, 50s on our transition day on Thursday. Lots of sunshine with 70s returning, even upper 70s by the end of the forecast. So if we just hang on, tomorrow's the lowest temperature here of the rest of the spring. I can call that right now, guys.
Nowhere but up there on that map.
That's it. Good to see, huh?
It is. All right. Thank you, Matt.